Hot 97, the new movement, Drewski in the mix. And you know, sometimes I like to bring my friends to the studio. Today, my guy, he hasn't been up here for a while. When's the last time you been up here?
Hot 97? Man, it had to be at least over a year, man. And it felt good to be back.
So by now you heard the voice, you know who it is. Troy Ave in the building.
Fact though, New York City, what's up? Hot 9, what up?
BSB Records is still in effect.
As a fact though, we still thriving. Business is still in the black. Let me not start talking about business being in black, because then they gonna say I'm cocky and I'm arrogant. But the business is going, you know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of people feel you're arrogant, Troy.
Yeah, it's crazy that you can't even be confident or talk about your accomplishments without people thinking that you're arrogant and cocky. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like the humble parts people don't get to see. People don't get to see me for 36 hours working on one artwork for an album. People don't get to see me mailing out individually 6,000 emails, you know what I'm saying, by myself. People don't get to see the parts where I'm like recording myself in my studio and like just working hard trying to do the craft of the music, you know what I mean? Working on plans, like all the behind the scenes work that goes into it. So I equate it to you thinking Kobe or Michael Jordan is cocky because they, you know, dancing with the trophy or whatever and they got a ring. But what about all the times they stayed in the gym and worked hard? You know what I mean? So,
but do you feel you're arrogant?
Not at all.
Because I feel like even before, when you first record started becoming successful, that was always you. Like, I wouldn't say a character, but you were always flashy, right? You always your drip was always right. I was
more so being myself. Like I wanted more out of life. You know what I'm saying? And I worked hard to get more. Nobody gave me anything. I didn't have no handouts or anything. I had to work for mine, and I never complained. I never complained when somebody ain't put me on or somebody ain't play my record or somebody ain't help me. I just worked hard for mine. So when I'm celebrating my accomplishments and I'm telling people like, look, you could do this too, I don't think there's nothing cocky or arrogant about that.
Right.
But you know how perception is. Sometimes when you confident, it makes other people insecure. You know what I mean? Because the majority of just entertainment business ain't like that.
So it was never just for social media, because now everybody, especially rappers, they on social media with their money, their jewelry, their cars.
Right. Like I never did nothing just like to stunt. Like I never posted up no cars that wasn't mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never was posting up no jewelry that I didn't own, or I never take pictures with money that's, that money's for my bills. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I never did that. And every time when I post something up, I say, yo, listen, if I came from nothing with nobody helped me, I had no special privileges or nothing, and I did it, you could do the same thing. Now it's up to how people gonna perceive that.
Right.
If you really gonna relate, if you fake, you just gonna hate. You gonna miss that message. It's gonna go over your head. You ain't gonna be like, oh man, yo, Joe Ave said something real. I love that, man, and he motivated me. You just gonna be, oh, look at him stunting. He's arrogant. He's cocky. You know what I'm saying?
So you was already doing that before, right? So then an incident happens.
Right.
And I think a lot of people expected Troy Ave to be, more empathetic, to change.
Right.
But like, how'd you feel? Because I feel like you still on your Troy Ave.
I feel like everybody handle things and they are affected by things differently. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the same incident. It's fight or flight. Most people would have took flight. I chose to fight.
Right.
So now when you do something that's different or taboo, what a majority of people wouldn't do, you start to look strange or weird. You know what I'm saying? So for me what was I supposed to do? Sit in jail, bend, fold, break, become weak, become a shell of a man. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna take all this tragedy, all this pain, all this. Like my life was devastated, dog, and I took everything, and I use it to make me more powerful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just in mind, body, spirit, everything. Like, man, it's not gonna break you. It's gonna make you stronger. So I could have but people can't relate to that because most people wouldn't do that. They would be like people say, damn, look at everything you're going through, how you still stay strong. And I say, man, I don't have no choice.
Right.
I got 2 kids to live for. I got a real family that love me. You know what I'm saying? And I got real fans. And how am I gonna be talking about, you know, yo, I came from the bottom, self-made, you could do it too. And then when some tragedy strike, I just break. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger than me. And this is what I do it for. How am I gonna look when I came in the game talking about, yeah, I'm carrying the flag. This is New York. This what New York sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen how I came in.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, and the flag bearer in New York, he just breaks it, folds the end. You know what I mean? So I can't do that. It's a movement. You know what I'm saying? All pun intended. So it's bigger than me. And just for my own self, I look in the mirror and I check myself. I don't let nobody else check me. So I look in the mirror and you talk to myself. But hey, boy, what you gonna do? You gonna be weak or you gonna be strong?
Right.
And those are the only 2 options.
But you know it's okay to be weak at some point.
The only thing is,
it's okay.
I mean, you're right.
Was there ever a time during that incident where you looked in the mirror and maybe had, like, you know, cried to yourself or just?
Nah, I didn't have not to say I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cry in years, but not to say I didn't want to. I couldn't. It was like I'm a soldier at war. You in the middle of a war. You scared. There's bullets flying over your head, grenades going off, and everything. I was still at war. I didn't have no time to stop and be scared. I had to fight through it. Right. And I'm still fighting through it. I still go to court. I'm still dealing with this. So imagine to have to go through all this legal stuff, and then I still got to provide for my family. Right. And I still got to, you know what I'm saying?
Because I know people only see what, say, the media puts out or what the blogs put out. They don't get to see everything that's going on after the incident that you go through.
And, you know, bad news always travels faster than the good news, and then people don't double back, and because people's attention span is short, they don't double back and find, oh wait, Troy Ave's name was cleared. He really didn't do this or that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then, but they don't hear that part. They just hear the headline or whatever somebody takes as a clip. So, I mean, I know this is what's going on. These is how the game is played. If the rules is a little funny, what you gonna do? I ain't gonna stop balling. And then there again, I might sound like I'm arrogant, but these are the facts of life. And I'm not speaking, the people who I'm speaking to is the people that's gonna be motivated by this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to the people that's gonna feel offended or become insecure. If the rules of the game change, you're gonna have the NFL players that be complaining about it, and then what, you gonna leave the league and stop getting the bag? Or you gonna say, you know, I ain't gonna hit the quarterback. Now I'm gonna get a strip sack. So I'm adapting. These are rules of the game. It ain't gonna stop me from bowling. No matter what roadblocks they put in front of me, no matter what, Troy, I'm gonna keep pushing because I'm resilient. And this is where I come from. I come from seeing unsuccessful people, and I never wanted to be like that. So I looked at all the traits of these unsuccessful people. Okay, when they get into some pressure, whether it's beef on the block or somebody go to jail or whatever, somebody might pass, they break, they fold. It's the end of them. That can't be me, because we all gonna go through tragedies in life, you know what I'm saying? And just so happen that I'm in the public eye, so mine's get more attention and light. But like, just anybody, you could be going through something at work. Like, don't never let nothing break you. Don't never let nothing fold you, because at the end of the day, you gotta stand on your own too, no matter what. And you can't look for other people to be as excuses or scapegoats, you know what I'm saying? So, with that said, that's why I just gotta keep pushing.
Of course.
And while it's okay sometimes, if you want to cry, if you want to let it out, it just depends on, you know, your situation. The soldier at war, he gonna fight. He gonna fight till the end. He gonna fight till he got victory. Then when it's all over, he might look back while he's sitting at home in his comfortable bed with his children and his family, and he might just cry like, yo, I really could have lost my life. It really could have been over. It could have been the end. Right. You feel me? And I ain't have no chance. Like, when am I gonna get a chance to do that? I'm still fighting. I'm still in it. Right. I'm still not where I want to be at, and I still got to fight to get where I want to go.
And that's cool, but then you got those people that say, Troy, it ain't always about you, right? In that incident, there was others involved that can't come up here and give an interview or give their side, that can't speak, that was very close to you.
It's fact.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Banger. Like, so I think it wasn't just about you. I think what happened in the incident is what had everyone, like, confused.
I think,
and you never showed that side of things, like, you know, your condolences was never shown, I don't think.
see, that's the thing.
That's what people were more upset with, and I think that's where they're still at today.
That goes back to what you said initially, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things I couldn't say or about legally or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that goes back to your first question when you said like people do a lot of things for show.
Right.
I'm not the type of person that they don't know when I'm sitting in prison. I gotta pull a blanket over my head and just be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you wanna
suck
cry,
it up.
you break out. I couldn't go to my dog's funeral. I couldn't do nothing. I was sitting in jail for 2 months, just sitting there,
Right.
going through it. But I still gotta be strong. I'm around a bunch of wolves, animals. I'm in prison or jail. So when I'm gonna be soft break down, they don't know what I was going through mentally. But since I didn't go up and put posts, like even sometimes when it be people's birthday, some of my dogs got birthdays. I don't post happy birthday.
Right.
But I'll go, yo, here go, I'll give them a bag, or we going out to dinner or something.
Right.
I don't do everything for the public. Like, I don't follow people on social media because I don't want to see no BS and all that. But with me, I'm so genuine. I follow you in real life, dog. I don't have to follow you on here.
Of course.
If
I know that.
You feel me?
Because we still kept in touch throughout the whole time. But like with Banger's family, because I think they were upset at one point. Mm-hmm. They were trying to like...
That always happens with tragedy. That always happened. Even Joe Crack told me, Fat Joe, he was like, yo, it was like stuff with Pun family doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
That happens.
They're going through emotional roller coasters.
And then, you know, with that, I never dealt with nothing like that. So I didn't know how to be more sensitive and just take my lumps on the head. You know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, if somebody push, you push back. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And then, like me now, it's unfortunate I had to go through that type of situation to understand and just be like, all right, it's more. You got to be more, have more empathy for the other people that might be going. Even if sometimes they saying things that's not true or whatever, everybody mourning in their own way. You know what I mean? So, like, these is all growing pains that I had to go through.
Right.
And hopefully I never have to go through that type of situation again. I don't wish nobody had to go through that.
Did you get a chance to talk with the family, to apologize, to give your piece, to make them feel more at ease? Or are they still like trying to, you know, they don't even want to be around Troy?
I don't want to speak on the details of that situation like that and get in depth with it, but you know, I don't even want to speak about that. But
you're in a better place now.
I'm in a way better place, I feel, and it took me a long time to get to there. You know what I'm saying? Like just talking to people, and like it's like a everyday process. You know what I'm saying? And just by the grace of God, I'm here, and I feel like I don't want no negativity. I don't want no drama.
Right. I
don't care about no beefs with people or people who might have said something about me negative before. Cause I realized, man, it ain't real. This is all WWE.
Right.
And when you being real, you being genuine, you at a handicap. You know what I'm saying? So I might take something personal that somebody did, and then meanwhile they was just doing it for clout or doing it for whatever. So I can't be applying no street rules into business because the two worlds don't coincide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you coincide and you end up on a losing side trying to do it. So just even things like, I heard there's a narrative of like DJs were saying, just some DJs, man, because a majority, like all the ones from that be playing in the clubs and all that, whenever I throw events for them, they pop up. But just like certain DJs that might play on the radio, they might be like, yeah, you know, when Troy Ave started coming up, he was arrogant and cocky, so now we not gonna play his records. But my question is how? Anytime somebody ever asked me to do a free party, I showed up.
You were there.
Anytime anybody asked me to do a verse on a record, I showed up.
Right.
Anytime I had an opportunity, whether I was on MTV at the Barclays or any type of, I'm doing Beats by Dre something, I always implemented a DJ that was playing my music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You supported those that supported you.
I always supported them. No problem. I always say salute to the DJs. I wanted to be a DJ when I was a kid.
Right.
So
I seen you post that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't never understand it, but I guess because another thing that they said is like, yo, I don't know if it was Troy Ave being like an asshole, or if it was, his people that was behind him, like his management and shit like that, things like that. I'm like, man, a lot of times people came to me with situations like, yeah, you told me this much or this or you did that, and I'm like, yo, dog, I never heard of that. That never even got to me.
Right.
Anybody
and that's common for artists. That happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? Where
I'm finding that out. I didn't know. Drewski, you gotta remember, this is all new. I didn't have nobody mentor me into the game or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with no label. I ain't have no speech coach. I didn't have no manager that been in the game doing. This was all just off the block. We figuring it out, flying by the seat of our pants. So it's things that I know now that I didn't know then. You know what I'm saying? I was just coming in the game like, man, I'm being genuine. This person playing my record, yo, it's all love. Whatever you need. Not knowing that it's not really like that. You know what I mean? And, now I'm just working on having more structure. I'm more focused on, like, just being more about my business. Like, I was always about my business as far as, owning all my stuff. But now just structuring, having it. I don't want nobody around me if they ain't working, like, in a professional capacity. Because I'm in a professional capacity. Like, believe it or not, I'm Troy Ave, I'm a musician. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a CEO of a company, and a lucrative company. So I can't have me being professional then have, like, I don't know, a security that's not professional. You know what I'm saying? I can't have a driver that's just a homie. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to run right, because you're not going to put, I'm not to reference and be cocky, but you're not going to put no Goodyear tires on your foreign. You feel me?
Right.
Because it's just not
to be Troy Ave, but he's not going to put Goodyear tires on his Lambo.
It ain't, exactly. On the Rari, not the Lambo.
Rari, excuse me.
The Lambo. So you ain't going to put them type of tires on it, because, like, while it'll function, it ain't performing at its maximum capacity.
Right.
And that's all stuff that I learned going through these growing pains and stuff. And I just really feel good and, like, positive, like, just in a way that I ain't never been, dog. I was in dark places, like sick, you know what I'm saying? And just to, like, get out of that, it felt good. Like, it took me having talks with a lot of people and kicking it. Like, people don't know, I'm from Crown Heights, so I got, like, a real rabbi is my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? We watching football, just kicking it about real stuff. You know what I'm saying? That with along with other people who, because it's hard to find a lot of people who went through stuff that you're going through that could relate to it.
I even seen you got, like, a spiritual advisor now.
Yeah, that's, like, a fact. You
built a relationship.
And it's actually, the pastor is actually the pastor that drove me to the hospital when I got shot on Christmas Day. I didn't even know he was a pastor.
This was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago.
This Christmas would make 2 years. Christmas coming.
So it was random. I didn't even know he was a pastor or nothing like that. And he just happened to pick me up while I'm jogging down a highway, lending book covered in blood. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened he was a pastor. And then we just built a relationship because, I like people to show me in their actions who they are. I'm not a big church person. I'm a spiritual person, but I ain't a church person. I feel like you can have your own relationship with God any way you can. But now I actually have somebody that I respect. You know what I mean? So we talk all the time. Like, you know what I mean? And all that type of stuff you need balance in life.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you feel, you've changed and became closer to not God, but just more spiritual through this incident? And becoming a father. Absolutely. Two boys.
Yep, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You definitely become, because you see what's real. You know what I mean? And people ain't surviving, like, a shot to the head, bullet to the head, bullet in the back. Point blank range. That if you don't believe in God after that, you a fool. You're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I always believed before. I was never the person that, I don't pray when times are bad. I pray when times are good. I'm grateful. Anybody know me, it's to tell you I got gratitude. I'm grateful for anybody to do anything for me. But, like, something like that shows. It's like if you got a girlfriend and she down for you, and then, like, she just been down for you for years, but then you lose your job and you really down, and then she really kicking even more for you. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna show gratitude and become even closer. So with that, with just that, and now me having 2 kids that looked up to me, like, I even did, like, a back to school drive, and I'm about to do something for Christmas. But before, it's stuff that I'm going through now. I couldn't relate to it before.
Of course.
So I didn't have kids. So I would see, like, a bunch of women that I know, they got deadbeat dads, you know what I mean? And it ain't the kid fault, but I ain't really care because I couldn't relate to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I understand when people might say I'm cocky or arrogant because they can't relate to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just having a talk with a friend of mine, and he was telling me about this guy that he knows, and the guy bought a $49 million house, and I'm like, $49 million house? The house better pay bills. What? Why? I don't get it. Why would he do that? But then I say, yo, you know what? I understand because my house costs a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then I got other spots that I buy, and people look at me like, yo, why you need all these cribs? Why you got all these cars? You only one person. Right. So I'm like, okay. Just let me not pass judgment because I can't relate to him and he on another level. People can't relate to me at the same time. So now I did that whole back to school giveaway thing because I know like it's kids out there that it ain't their fault they pops is a deadbeat. It ain't their fault that he not around. He chose to do whatever. Right. And while there's nobody else's responsibility to take care of your kids but yourself, if I could help where I can help, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And now I know like how would I feel if I'd have died? Who taking care of my kids? My mom's my little brother, not nobody in the streets, not no homies, right? Nothing. They didn't do nothing when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. So now as I go through stuff in life and you hear it come off in my music, you know what I'm saying? The project is titled More Money, More Problems. And it's fitting because I got more money and I got more problems. Still getting more problems. Yeah, that's a fact, but I'm cool with that. Right. It's success. It's the growing pains. You work out, you're going to have some soreness. Right. But you're going to get stronger. You know what I mean? So, more money, more problems. I'm entitled to the stress. Like, whatever. I take whatever come with it. I won't complain. I don't fold. I don't break. I'm going to keep it pushing. And I'm going to make sure I provide for me, mine, and then anybody else who I got love for. So, throughout everything that was happening, you probably were in the lowest point of your life, the darkest place. Straight up. You were still able to create and make music, which is surprising. Right. Because a lot of people, especially artists, you shut down. They shut down. You can't operate. You know what I'm saying? You got so much on your mind, but you got a whole album about to drop. Then I text you about White Christmas. You said that's happening, right? So you got a lot of music that's music dropping. Music is like therapy for me, and just because I be passionate. I give you me in my music. I'm not putting no fronting on it, no extra. I'm giving you me. So it's a release for me to be able to talk about my life, whatever I want to talk about. Whether you like it, whether you hate it, it's gonna be the truth. Do you really feel respect it? Do you feel like going through all that has made the music even better than the old Troy Ave, you can say? Because at the end of the day, it's about the music. 1,000%. You got the house, you got the cars, you got off your music is what started it. It gave me more substance. Right. It's like a movie with an autobiography and the guy's life is boring. Right. Or the autobiography when he got a lot going on. You know what I mean? Like the Playboy joint with Hugh Hefner. You watch that as many episodes. So I got more in depth. Like my life is literally like a movie. So now when I be able to talk about that, it's not just talking about, oh yeah, I got this car and I hit this chick. Like I'm talking about actual stuff and I'm giving you the pros and the cons. I'm telling you, yo, the streets is a myth. Like if you do this, it can end up like this or that. I'm not just giving you the good side. I'm giving you the good side, the bad side. Right. Like, and then it's up to you to pick up them jewels. You know what I mean? And with me, I feel like it's my responsibility I can't just be reckless in my music. You know what I'm saying? So if I talk about some flossing, I'm going to tell you how I worked hard to get that, to be able to floss. Right. And then I'm going to tell you if I did my flossing illegally, like, yo, these could have been the circumstances that come with it. You know what I mean? So I just feel like it's my responsibility as a man, as a father, as an artist. Like, I ain't taking this like I'm just doing some rap. Like, I'm an actual artist. I got, like, real fans. You know? I really make a profit off of something that was just a passion of mine. It was just like they were writing some raps. Now I make a passion. I got people that follow it. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm not taking that lightly. I'm gonna do what need to be done with it the right way. All right, so let's play some music off the new project. Yeah, of course. Troy Ave is hanging out. I'm in here, More Money, More Problems out right now. We gonna play something new, y'all. Go get that. It's my best work. It's better than New York City, the album, all that. White Christmas 6 on the way too. This crazy. This way it all started. We had the big crack rap debate with Ebro. Oh yeah, word. And it's so crazy how I was getting blasted for talking about, you know, selling drugs and where I'm from and saying powder and all that. And then after that, everybody else started talking about it and it's okay and it's acceptable. You know what I mean? So man, I'm misunderstood a lot, man. I'm underrated, but I'm overpaid, so I can't trip.
Do you feel that, like you just said, is where it started? Do you feel a lot of people that were around when it started are kind of like gone now? I'm talking like, you know, just industry people.
I don't really think so. I don't even get a chance to like sit there and count who is and who's supporting me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so busy like getting to the next. And like I said before, like anybody who was there initially, and I thank them, whether they here now or not. Like
right.
they helped to get me where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? And in life, you gotta grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a dream at that time, and then they made my dreams become successful. And now, if they not around, I'm not missing them because you know
they're not around for a reason.
They not around for, and then you're not seeing me. You're not seeing Troy Ave later on down the line a year later, and then he looking broke.
Yeah,
or, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got.
I think a lot of people were not wishing. I wouldn't say wishing, but was waiting for that. Right.
It's praying on my downfall.
You always talk like that before, but I think a lot of people were like, he's not gonna make it through this.
Yup, straight up. It's the truth.
Do you think it's just a hip hop mentality? It's like
it's so
an industry mentality?
I don't think so. I think it's just the crab in the barrel mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people will wish, and it's sad, but it's the realities of it. All I could do is make sure I'm not a crab in the barrel and set an example for anybody that follow me. Like, gotta encourage people doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't be feeling like their confidence make you insecure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, people was wishing just because like I shot up, there's nobody to pinpoint, yo, he helped them get on. Yo, he did this for him. Like, this kid is really self-made. And when all the doors were shut in his face, he kicked doors open. You know what I'm saying? Forget kicking doors open. He made a new house and made his own door.
Right.
You feel me? So to do everything I did and do it independently, it wasn't never done. And I ain't gonna say it won't never be done again or whatever, but people, they don't really like when you don't do things the structural way. You know what I mean? It shake up the game, and I'm proof that you can't stop me.
Right.
Anybody else could do they could do. As long as you put your mind focused, your grind to it. You know what I mean? Hard work, faith,
you live in proof.
I'm living proof.
Right.
And then you could take it how you want. You could take it as, yo, damn, Troy, you inspired me, or you could just be a hater.
Right.
Either way, it's cool. I did my part.
And I want to shout out Mr. C, because Mr. C is one of those DJs that speak up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mr. C. He was one of the DJs that over here breaking my records too, man.
But even recently, I seen him he posted about DJ supporting you.
That's a fact. People don't know, like, behind the scenes, people don't know. A lot of artists, a lot of DJs, they call Mr. C for his opinion.
Oh, 1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But most people won't know that. You feel? That's like the whole thing I'm saying with me. It's things that people won't know. Like, you got to remember the history. Like, C been with Big Daddy Kane.
Big.
You know what I'm saying? And like before, Kane was the guy before Big.
Right.
People won't even know that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, it's just stuff like that. Like, it's people who I always admire their opinion and I respect what they say, and that don't never change. No matter what, no matter time go by, that won't never change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm always grateful for C bringing in my records, breaking it, picking a single with me, or Funk Flex just grabbing my joint, him and Tat Wizard, and they playing my music out of nowhere.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that. Like, I never forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Flex was going. They thought
That's
you
a fact.
signed to Flex.
You feel me?
People thought you were
Flex
signed
told me,
to
don't
Funk
take the
Flex.
week deal, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then like even like with you, look, when I first started coming up here, you was doing the engine room,
producing Angie's
you
show
feel me?
and shit.
But ain't nothing never changed. My relationship ain't changed from the same way I was treating you then.
Right.
It's like, what's up?
Yeah, we even did the record.
That's a fact, though.
You, Saif,
you feel me?
Chinks,
and that's
Wiles.
That's fact. God bless the day, and that's why I be like, that's why I don't understand how I'm like this arrogant, cocky person.
Right. I think it's what people see.
The man Moppin the same as the
a lot
CEO.
of it's social media though.
Yeah, that's
and your
fact.
music, like you talk flashy talk,
but I only talk reality, Drewski. I only talk reality,
but
Drewski.
a lot of people can't handle reality,
right.
So it comes off.
Everybody
the wrong
listening
way.
to this, man, just know that.
They ask for the real. Then when you give them the real,
it's too real.
Then it's too real.
They ask for they sell you fake, and then when you get locked up and go to jail, he was really doing that. He's stupid.
Right.
What? I can't believe. So if you want to get into this game, you got to find your balance and you got to know the rules. Nobody never taught me the rules. I had to find out flying by the seat of my pants. I'm here. You can listen to my interviews, my music. I'm giving you the rules, the game, everything. And I'm doing it genuinely because I want people. I never was the person that don't want nobody to be like. I want my kids to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want anybody that, if you look up to me, you like my music, take me as an example. Same way I took other people as an example, whether they knew it or not. All right, I ain't gonna make the same mistakes this person made. All right, I'm gonna do this like this. Or I like this style. Like I'm open to all that. You know what I'm saying? So even like if somebody is. If you got a Troy Ave beat or a Troy Ave flow, I don't care about that. That's dope. Flourish. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm never. It ain't a hating bone in my body. If you was ever a hater on anything, you can't come back from that because it's. Why would you be jealous of somebody else? That should motivate you.
Of course.
You feel me? And I'm just man. I'll be over it.
But when you're hot too, right? Because when you on fire. All these other artists are your friends.
But that's it.
Everyone, you was getting features from everybody and everybody.
I was never. It just looked like I was hot because I grinded so hard.
No, you was hot,
but I never.
You had the city
No, I didn't. That's what people don't understand, bro. I only had one record in rotation on Hot 97 ever.
Right.
Ever. I only had one. Everything was mix show. When you hot, when you got the city, they gonna play your joint in rotation. Those are the facts. These is the fact versus fiction. You know what I'm saying?
But your records were being played so much in mix show that people thought it was in rotation, right?
Yeah,
and then outside of that, you're booked up every weekend, traveling.
Yep.
Then you're getting features from the biggest artists in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you would consider hot then. You know what I'm saying? Because their records are in rotation, but they still want to do features with Troy Ave.
Right, no doubt.
Where's that at now? Like, what's the temperature? Is it you just trying to stay away from people? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
Just get your mind right.
As far as the bookings, I'm still doing mad bookings, but you won't see it because I don't get to do bookings in New York.
We're gonna talk about that because I see you just posted that on
Instagram. I can't get no bookings in New York, so I be doing all out of town bookings. I be in Arizona, I be in Connecticut, I be like, you know what I'm saying, all over Tampa, whatever, and it's just expand the brand. And as far as with artists, I hate the fact of I'm never, like I say, man, I like to be self-made and I like to be self-contained. And me coming from jail and not being able to go out, being on an ankle bracelet, stuck in the house, that taught me, yo, you got to grind, make this music, put this music out yourself. And then I couldn't have no delay button. And you working with artists and their teams and whoever handle their business, you get delays on it. You know, from trying to put records together. Yeah. So I don't never want to have to, we get this hot feature, all right, the feature finally come through. Now I got to wait 2 months for the video because I'm on go on my time. Right. You know what I'm saying? My time, my grind is my time. I can't wait for nobody. So just by me doing that and you get 2 albums in, 2 projects in, you ain't do no features, you just get used to it. Like, all right, well, hold on, I did 2 projects, I ain't had no features and it's still successful, it's still profitable. Let me just keep grinding because the stress of having to put on chapstick and kiss ass and call somebody while other people will be comfortable with doing that and calling them down, yo, come on, yo. I don't like how that feels.
Yeah, of course. So it don't feel organic.
Feel right.
It's not right.
It don't feel 100, man. And so with that said, I just be doing my own thing. Like,
is there any artist
and it's working?
It's working. You up here, still working, though. Music out, album out.
More money, more problems.
Are there any artists that people would be surprised that was like, around or just reaching out to you, giving you positive energy, positive vibes when you were going through that?
Definitely. I think it was a lot of people, man. I don't want to start naming a couple people and I leave people out, you know what I mean? But it was overwhelming the amount of artists. But the space that I was in, I just couldn't take the energy from them. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, appreciate that, good looking, but dog, I'm about to go down for 40 years. I'm fighting a case right now.
Right. Your mind was somewhere else.
You feel me? My dog just passed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mourn over that. So it's like you hearing them, but you ain't hearing them. But I was grateful for it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then I had changed my numbers, so a lot of it was going through other people. But you seen some people there. You know what I mean? Like
there was definitely people trying to keep you up.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they was trying. I mean, what I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I guess they was reaching out and they was showing love, and then that was it. I was just like, all right, I appreciate that.
Because I know 50 was one of the artists that was really co-signing you in a sense, and championing
not
you.
so much co-signing me, but like just
championing you. He was proud of you. He was pushing you.
That's a fact. After some turmoil, because first Fifth wasn't like giving me the push. He was like, man, you trying to sound like me or whatever. But then he came around and matter of fact, one of his lawyers that I ended up hiring came see me in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So, like no matter what, I'm always grateful for the stuff that people did for me. You know what I mean? And then I'll keep it pushing. Whether we still got the same relationship or not, I'm grateful, because that's what being 100 to me is about. I always remember that, what somebody did for me that's good. And then, it was mad artists.
So the relationship with 50 is still the same as it was before, or has things changed?
I wouldn't say it's the same, but I haven't changed. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm still always grateful for what he did for me at that point in time, just like any artist who, show love or whatever. But, you grow, and then that's it. When I run into him, but it ain't like, I just got mad stuff on my plate that I'm focusing on, and I don't got time to be, like, I ain't changed. My relationship ain't changed. I'm the same person with everybody that I came in with, unless they did me totally wrong. You know what I'm saying? And the music hasn't changed neither. Oh no, the music changed. It got better.
Oh, it got better.
Yeah, that's a fact though.
This whole album you recorded in your crib?
I recorded part of it in San Diego. I had a show out there, and I hooked up with an engineer out there, and the sound was fire. So I just stayed and recorded. So I probably did like maybe 5 of the records out there. Then I did like another 3 at the studio at the house.
Where is your favorite place to record music?
My
like
favorite
favorite place
music.
That you feel you get the most inspiration, or just you just feel
I want to say like I want to say either Miami or in my house.
In the house,
yeah, to be
comfortable on your time.
Yeah, you could have whoever you want to have over. You could have whatever type of food you want cooked. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a vibe in the crib. And then that, and in Miami, because we mostly out there when it's good weather. So just them 2 spots. I feel like I get real creative with it. You know what I mean? When
you're eating your food, do you always put your BSB diamond chain in the plates?
No, man. I just felt like that last night. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, because then I'm going to get looked at as cocky. But it's mine. I bought it. It's real. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do, why I can't just live my life and have fun? You feel me? So I was just showing people how you really, it's why people be mad. They ain't eating the right way. They ain't sleeping the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's why they so upset. So, I'll just showing people the life. It's for motivational use only.
But when you show them, they want to learn too. So do you feel like in the music, if they listen, they teach?
That's fact.
See, that's fine. It's fine to show it, because you can show a nice car, but now they want to know, how can I get that?
Bro, I show people, like, I don't be publicizing all this stuff. Like, people hit me in DMs and I help them out. I put them like, here, my sister's a real estate agent. Dog, if you want to put some money together, get 3 other people and I'll put in some bread with y'all and we'll go buy a building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I show people, look at Troy Ave. He not just talking about rapping, and he not just driving in the newest car. He's showing, like, I'm doing construction, breaking down a new spot that I bought. Right. You know what I mean? This is, like I said, in More Money, More Problems. I got this 1-bed condo that cost me 2 Ferraris. I'm out here getting all this money and I'm not sorry. Like, what am I supposed to be sorry about? I'm showing, I never hide from the people what I'm doing. I show them different ways to get money. I'm not just showing you, sell drugs to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad different avenues you could do. Right. And that's why I be like, I don't understand how I get so much flack when I do more than most artists do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They don't show you. I give it to you in my music, then I show you the facts about it on video. You know what I mean? I show you everything I'm about, good or bad, I'm about it. And I show there's no no cut on me. It's everything real 100. Right. And then if you want to choose to relate, then come on, you eat off the plate. If you want to choose to be fake, then you just pout and hate. Right. That's it. So I tell everybody, man, if you listen to my music, it'll show you how to become successful. So on the new album, not only are you talking about it, but you're teaching about it. That's a fact, though. I'm talking about it. I'm showing it. I'm teaching you about it. And you just gotta listen. You gotta open up your ears and listen. I could have been bitter and been like, yo, you know what? The cops always shut my shows down in New York City. Man, I'm pissed off. I hate New York. But why would I do that?
Right.
It's mad people that support my music. They ain't got nothing to do with the police shutting my music down.
Right.
So I'm learning, I'm not taking it out on everybody no
not
more.
Being
I'm
bitter.
learning, I'm learning what's real and what's fake.
Right.
Like, even with social media, I'm not going to be like responding to no haters. If I need to respond to my fans and supporters before I respond to a hater, because I'm giving them my energy for no reason. So how I'm gonna pass 50 fans who just said something, 60, 80 people who had a dope comment just to go at a hater and be like, yo,
respond to him.
That ain't right, and that ain't fair to my fans. That ain't real. That ain't what being real is.
Right.
You feel me? So that's the type of time I'm on, man. I'm in a good space. I'm on good energy. I got a new website, www.dopeboychoy.com. Before, my website was trash. You know what I mean? I had to level up.
Said you gotta get professional.
Yeah, everything
professional.
I'm rolling professional. I be on time now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got a hot publicist.
Yeah, I got a good publicist, man. We gonna see what happens. She probably had me at the Met Gala dressed up. You know what I mean? I gotta have the tight pants with my. I can't even say what. Nah, I'm just joking, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm just into. I don't want no negative vibes or no beefs from nobody to mess up me getting to the bag, mess up me growing, mess up me having my kids in furs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to mess that up. So I'm gonna stay away from it.
Just about the kids, not the fur, Troy Ave. That's classic Troy Ave. Let's cut out the fur.
Yeah, man,
Let's cut out the furs.
See, you know, some people would be like, yo, hey, Joey, where you got your kids in fur? I want to get that too. But then some people that look at him bragging.
We'll do that later.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
Redemption.
We'll cut that out on the record. See y'all see how I gotta change. See how I can't be like, yo, yeah, my kids can stay in furs. You see how the game is? You can't say that because they look at you like cocky. But people listening to this, it's gonna be some people that's gonna relate, and it's gonna be some people that hate.
Right.
I'm not talking to you haters. I'm only talking to the real ones.
The ones that can relate.
I'm motivating them, and that's it. And that's what I'm here for.
And the new album is out.
More Money, More Problems is out now. Download, stream, purchase. I don't care how you get it. Just make sure you get it.
Any features on the album?
Nah, it ain't no features.
Just straight
it's
Troy
Dope
Ave.
Boy Choy. That's it. It's Troy Ave featuring Roland Collins featuring Dope Boy Choy. Like, it's just all me on the project.
Right.
I just get it done by myself. Ain't no hold-ups. And White Christmas 6 is coming out.
When's that dropping?
I'm gonna record it next week.
So nothing's
nothing's
done.
recorded. I usually record those in like about 5 to 10 days. You know what I'm saying? Because I want it to feel. I want
fresh.
I want the big Christmas tree going up while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I want the whole Christmas vibe. I don't want to give you no old music from June. You know what I'm saying? I want to.
So the Christmas tree in your crib is not up yet?
No, it's not up yet. Not at all. See, now I'll be bragging if I say I can't find a big enough Christmas tree.
A 20-foot Christmas tree.
Yeah, now look, let me tell you.
Troy Ave's gonna take the Rockefeller tree this year, put it in his crib.
Oh man, that's too big. I ain't gonna put no cut on it. But that's too big. Maybe half the size could fit in my joint. But yeah, it ain't up yet. But look what I say. More money, more problems. Now I gotta find bigger Christmas trees. Before, when I had the little New York spots or the condos, 8-foot ceiling. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Nothing. Now you got to search and all kind of lumberjack, you know what I mean, to cut down a tree.
Did the boys tell you what they want for Christmas?
Yeah, every damn thing that come on TV. But,
they want that.
Daddy, you have to get me that. I'm like, you have to what? Oh, Daddy, can you buy me that, please? Okay, have manners. God teach your kids manners, y'all. Manners go a long way. Yes, ma'am. No, thank you. Yes, sir. Like, just stuff like that go a long way.
Even sharing, because I seen, even though you made it fun and like a joke, but you had the boys, they each had their own bottle of apple cider.
You know what's so crazy? Yeah. Bro, this is what I be talking about. I gave my sons, they had apple cider, and I'm drinking champagne. And I'm like, yo, we share moments. We don't share bottles because I want them to grow up independently.
Right.
Even little stuff like that will teach you later on. Like, you're chipping on a bottle. Don't chip in. Just get enough money to have your own.
Right.
Because if you got your own, your man got his own, your girlfriend everybody got their own, then y'all become stronger together.
Right.
But people gonna see that and then start writing, yo, that's child abuse. He got his kids drinking liquor. It's apple cider, bro.
Right, of course.
Why everything gotta be so negative when it come to me? You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta look in the deeper than what it is when it come to me?
Right.
It is what it is. I ain't tripping. More money, more problems. More money, more problems.
I feel personally you in a better space. I feel like your energy's good.
That's fact.
Like you said, more
glowing,
spiritual.
I get facials, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff.
So you put good energy out.
Yep.
And good energy will come.
No doubt. That's the truth. And then you gotta stay away from sucker stuff, man. Everything's not as serious as you might think it is.
Right.
And I used to take things more serious than they really actually are, but that's just me being genuine. And that it's not what it is. You're not in the streets no more. When people might say stuff, they don't really mean it. They're just saying it. So I was like, whatever, man. I'm cool. I'm good on everything.
And there's a lot more serious things going on in the world than Troy Ave flossing on Instagram.
Way more. So much serious things going on that I don't even be trying to delve into it and put it on the gram because it's like, all right, I'll put it on the gram. Who's gonna help me with that? Nobody. I just deal with my issues on my own.
Now, before we get out of here, because I would look like a sucker if I didn't ask.
Mm-hmm.
You from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
6ix9ine's from Brooklyn.
Right.
He's a younger artist.
Right.
Going through this mess he's going through. What advice would you give 6ix9ine?
First though, free 6ix9ine. That's a fact.
Right.
And I feel like it's terrible. I feel like he a victim of the circumstance.
Right.
I'm going through the same situation, or similar. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know the details of his case, but free that man.
Right. Not the case, but just that mind state of being shut down. Like, what can
terrible.
you tell him?
I know the space that he feel like right now, and that's like one of the reasons why I didn't sign to a label.
Right.
Because if I would have went to jail, and then I came home and it got me on an ankle bracelet, house arrest, 9 months, I can't leave, I can't work, nothing. Then you gonna tell me I can't put out my music? So how I'm supposed to make money? How I'm supposed to live? And like how's the label gonna pull his album? You know what I'm saying? Like let that man, like don't take everything from somebody. So free that man and whoever, and this show you how the game go. People smile in your face, they be old friends and they praying on your downfall. And that's something I relate to. Just like
I know you can relate to. That's the only reason why I brought it up. Because I feel like he's in a similar situation.
Yep.
Going through the same rough time.
Straight up. And you get to see who your real homies and who's not.
Even the closest people that was around him.
That's a fact. You feed everybody. You know what I'm saying? I fed people and then I realized, they bit my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's terrible. It's a terrible situation, but with faith in God, if you're doing the right thing and you got a genuine heart, he'll get through that.
Does he do like Troy Ave and make a diss record about them or just keep it moving?
Nah, I wouldn't make no diss record right now. That's a fact. I got a state case. He got a fake case. He got to be on eggshells right now and just come up out of that. Period.
Stay positive.
Free 6ix9ine.
Album
free
out
Bobby
now, right?
Shmurda too.
Oh yeah,
man.
of course.
Free everybody that's a victim of the circumstance. Straight up. Free Rowdy. Free my dog Champ Rum. You know what I mean? Nuke Home. Shout out to Nuke. Just free everybody that's a victim of the circumstance. Good people who got jammed up in situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Free my dog, the Twirlers. You heard? A lot of people ain't gonna know that, but
free,
it's all good.
Free everybody.
Yeah, free the real, keep the fake. Don't free everybody. Free the real, keep the fake.
New album out now. They could download it on your new website, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. You can get it anywhere. Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Google Play, www.dopeboytroy.com. You know what I mean? Just get it. More money, more problems, man. Appreciate everybody supporting. Keep riding with your boy. If you want to be self-made and self-paid and stay sucker-free, then Troy Ave is the way to be. Just follow me. I got y'all. That's a fact, though.
And don't let the personality come off arrogant. Troy's a great guy, a great father.
People, I'm just
Are you a great husband yet? Are you a husband yet?
Nah, not
yet.
right now. I gotta focus on.
He's
being
married to the game.
That's a fact, though. I'm focused on being a dad, man. Can't focus on nothing else. Straight up.
We out. The new movement, High 97.
Got it.